Aira Santos never planned on staying late that night. The cafe was nearly empty. The soft hum of rain tapping against the windows as she wiped down the counter.
This is Namjoon. Hoseok gave me your number.
Her breath caught. She stared at the screen, convinced she was misreading it.
We're hosting a small private gathering tonight. We need someone we trust. Would you be available?
Aira hesitated. Her heart was already racing. An address followed. A time, then one last message.
It's just us, nothing formal.
She should have said no. She didn't. The penthouse overlooked Seoul like a city of stars. When the elevator doors opened, Kim Namjoon stood, waiting tall, calm, and quietly magnetic. He smiled when he saw her.
You made it.
Before Aira could respond, Jung Hoseok appeared beside him, grinning.
Of course she did.
Hoseok said brightly.
Who wouldn't?
The warmth in the room surprised her. Seokjin lounged comfortably on the couch, eyes sharp with amusement. Yoongi stood near the window, gaze thoughtful and unreadable. Jimin offered a soft smile that lingered just a second longer than necessary. Taeyoung tilted his head, studying her like she was a painting, and Jungkook, leaning against the wall, met her eyes briefly before looking away. The air felt charged. Namjoon gestured for her to sit.
We just wanted tonight to feel normal.
Real.
Jimin added, handing her a drink. When Jimin's fingers brushed Aira's, her pulse jumped. Jungkook noticed his jaw tightening slightly.
So,
Jungkook said finally, voice low.
You're the one everyone's been talking about.
Aira swallowed. She had no idea how one invitation would pull her into their world, or how impossible it would be to walk away once she was in it. Aira noticed Jungkook when everyone else stopped talking. It wasn't loud or obvious no-jokes, no teasing smiles like the others. He stayed near the edge of the room, shoulders relaxed but eyes alert, like he was always aware of everything, especially her. When laughter broke out near the couch, Jungkook stood and walked toward the balcony. Something in his quiet retreat pulled at her. She followed. The city air was cool against her skin. Jungkook leaned on the railing, the lights of Seoul reflecting softly in his eyes. He didn't turn when she stepped beside him, but he knew she was there.
You don't like crowds?
Aira asked gently. He let out a small breath.
Not when they feel too close.
Their shoulders brushed, just barely, but neither of them moved away.
I didn't expect you to come.
Jungkook admitted, voice low.
Not because you wouldn't, but because you could have said no.
Aira looked at him then, really looked.
You didn't want me to?
He turned fully now, close enough that she could feel the warmth of him.
I did. I just didn't want to hope.
The silence between them wasn't empty, was heavy, full of unspoken thoughts. Jungkook's gaze dropped briefly to her lips before returning to her eyes, like he was checking himself.
I don't do half-hearted,
he said.
If I start wanting something, I don't know how to stop.
Her breath caught.
That sounds dangerous,
she whispered. A corner of his mouth lifted.
Only if you let it be.
The balcony door slid open behind them. Namjoon called Jungkook's name, but he didn't answer right away. His hand hovered near Aira's, never touching, but close enough that she felt the promise of it. When he finally stepped back, his voice was steady.
Come back inside, it's getting cold.
But as they walked in, Jungkook leaned closer and murmured, just for her.
This isn't over.
And Aira knew, deep down, that nothing about this night would ever feel simple again.